let's call a spade a spade. They are not a big club.
Donnarumma is looking like he's leaving PSG. Thank you and goodbye.
You guys see the interview that Gibbs-White did?
Oh my God. It was scary, bro. I was scared for him.
Players that we are buying stocks in.
Bit out there, but I did my research.
No.
Guy named center mid. Stay with me now.
We here.
Yes, sir.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of the 6ixYardBox podcast. Where today we have a whole bunch of transfers to go through. We have the latest in this crazy transfer window. We have players snaking their clubs. We have players not going back to their former clubs. We have teams in the prospect of spending 400 plus million pounds this transfer window. Nothing we would have expected. And then also we are going through our players that we're buying stocks in this season. That includes young players, older players, whoever it might be that we think are going to absolutely explode in value in this upcoming season. And joining me for this conversation, we have a four-man edition today. We have European champion Antoine. How are you?
Pretty good. How are you?
Not bad. Not bad. Thank you for asking.
Of course.
We have Blake.
Hi.
Nice kit.
Thank you.
I really fuck with that one. We got that one courtesy of New Jersey Plug, of course.
Thank
But
you.
once again, right after we get a kit, the player in the back changes his number.
Yeah.
It's a
I'm
six-way curse.
not doing the turn today, but
No, you don't have to.
It's Mbappe. Just like me, actually, today.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Except
Oh,
I have
wow.
the real number.
Mr. Lotte.
Mr. Roten. Yeah.
And of course, we have Miles here. How are you, my friend?
Good.
Miles,
How
what
are
did you look today?
Yeah, I added glasses to the edition.
I really fuck with the glasses.
Thank you very
Really fuck
much.
with the
I
glasses.
very much appreciate it. And I've got I'm wearing my team's number 9, Gabriel Jesus, who is soon to be out of a job. So feels good.
Is he like definitely getting sold?
No,
like 100%?
not definitely getting sold 100%.
Just
but
won't be playing much. For being
just definitely lost
Miles,
his
what you look-
certified starting place. Oh, did you pull up a photo of what I look like?
We're already
Let me
starting.
see.
We're already
No,
starting.
I'm just kidding. No,
Nah, come on.
No,
Just
well,
turn
now
the,
you have to.
turn
No,
the
no, no,
computer.
Now you have to. Now you have to.
No. It's just. I'll say after.
Save for off air.
I will.
All right.
All right. You boys have to tell me how you're feeling after the Victor Gyökeres announcement. We'll make it quick because we've talked about him so much. But how did you enjoy the video? You guys were going a little insane on the group chat with the announcement. Mainly you.
Yeah, that's just like on brand for my person. I'm just happy. It's over. To be
Yeah.
honest.
And now
But-
you can move on to
and I-
crashing out about another signing.
Yeah, like whatever. As I kind of want Leao now.
You want who?
Bro, what?
What do you mean?
How greedy is this guy?
Bro, what do you mean greedy? We're gonna get another left-sided player, so why not Leao?
Bro, you should have gone for Luis Diaz, low key.
Yeah. But I'd rather someone like a little younger, a little fresh and exciting.
Yeah, so you're going
How old is Luis Diaz? I guess he's pretty young too.
26.
Yeah.
You know what?
As
maybe-
he's older.
Yeah, so I'm wrong then. For some reason,
But
I
they
thought
would have
Diaz was
sold
30,
it.
but-
He went for what, 75 to Bayern? They
28.
would have sold him for way more for
Yeah,
us because
that's a
of Prem
crazy
tax.
fee. We'll get into that. But no, I'm excited. Like I said, I think Gyökeres will be super good for this Arsenal team.
Yeah.
The more I do look at it, though, the more I do think that like he's not gonna just start every game right away. I don't think. Like, there's definitely gonna be an adjustment period. And like, what if like we even play Havertz and Gyökeres together? Like, is that even a possibility?
Havertz and Gyökeres together.
Yeah.
If you can, I guess, slot Havertz, either shoehorn him in on the wing or in midfield, right behind him.
Yeah,
plays a second
definitely not on the
striker.
wing, but like as a second striker,
Wouldn't be,
moved up
the
and
wouldn't be the craziest thing Arteta's
yeah.
done.
So I mean, there's just a lot of different scenarios we can go through, but I'm just super excited, happy it's over. He looks good in the Arsenal kit. Announcement videos there. Excited.
Good.
Yeah.
Aaron Ramsdale is also a Newcastle player.
I love that, man.
Do you?
I
He's
love
gonna
it,
be
dude.
he's gonna be a
Officially?
sub.
Is it official now?
No. It's
Oh.
just
If this happens, he deserves it, dude. He's actually such an underrated keeper. I swear to God, he's very solid.
it's gonna be a loan. I see.
Yeah, he's a solid keeper, man. As a backup too, there's nothing wrong with this transfer. There's like no risk in it. You're getting a Premier League proven keeper on loan. Sure, his recent times haven't been good, but he was great with Arsenal. Good shot stopper. Has a mistake in him, but he's a backup keeper. Oh well.
Well, I say it to transition us to, I think, the main topic of the week, which has been a development in the transfer window that I don't think anybody has expected. Alexander Isak is requesting a transfer out of Newcastle and looks to be forcing a move to Liverpool. what the hell is going on.
That is absolutely insane.
Mental.
I mean, after signing Ekitike too, which is, you wouldn't ever believe that. But I guess it makes sense in a way. You see City with Haaland and Marmoush,
Yep.
two world class, I'd say, or one of them is definitely world class. The other one might be nearing that
Very
level
good,
soon. Maybe Liverpool kind of want to replicate that, where if one player isn't really performing well, then you have the other one to rely on.
Yep.
So the more I think about this, the more I think it might make sense to me.
Yeah.
But for 150 million, adding on top of what you've already spent this season, this transfer window,
Yeah.
wow,
They
that's
also
insane.
got Florian Wirtz earlier in the transfer window. Like you can't forget
Who
about
haven't
that.
they got? Who haven't they got?
Yeah.
They've already spent, I think, 300 million pounds this window, or 250, whatever it may be. That's mental, and especially for Liverpool, who haven't been really known as big spenders in the window. That's insane. The saga with Newcastle goes. So first, it was Liverpool are interested in both Isak and Ekitike, and then Newcastle were like, "Screw you! You're obviously not getting Isak. We're gonna go for Ekitike instead, and we're gonna laugh in your face." And Liverpool signed Ekitike, and
they're
then
gonna scoop up
Isak is like, "Well, actually, I quite want to go there myself." So now Newcastle here, I think what this is, Newcastle are kind of being reminded that they could win all the games they want. They could be in the Champions League. They could develop however many players they want. They're not them.
Well,
They're
that
not
was
a big club.
That was
They're
the
just not a
biggest
big
thing.
club.
That was the biggest thing. If Newcastle made Champions League, then we all thought that Isak would want to stay because of the project and because of what was happening at Newcastle and the promising future. But they made Champions League and he still wants out. It's kind of you're just shooting a dead horse at that point.
That's what I'm saying. There's something fishy going on with this whole situation. Because why after Ekitike goes to Liverpool, and let's just broaden it out to other teams as well. Arsenal have been interested, supposedly, in Isak since however long. How many years have this been a thing? So after Arsenal signed their striker, after Liverpool signed their striker, the two of the biggest clubs who have been interested in him pretty heavily in the past couple of seasons, then he asks for an out.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It seems weird to me. Liverpool, very well might get him, but it just the timing of it, I don't know if there was a falling out between him and Eddie Howe or whatever the hell it was, but dude, you can't tell me it isn't somewhat strange that after all of the fiasco that happened, now he says to the team that he wants out.
I think it's just the fact that Liverpool have only expressed real interest in him publicly in the past 2 weeks, ever since they got linked to Ekitike as well. And it's clear that he wanted Liverpool the entire time more than he wanted any other big club.
Yeah.
But he only requested a transfer out after
That's what I'm
Liverpool had signed
saying, bro.
Ekitike.
I know.
That's why I
so
find
odd.
it a little bit weird.
That's
And
Or that's when it came out. But yeah.
Fair.
yeah, and you bring up the point of him losing out with Eddie Howe a little
Yeah.
bit. It kind of is coming to fruition too, because we saw Eddie Howe saying after the game against
Right.
Arsenal that there's no chance that Isak would be
Joining for preseason.
Yeah.
joining for preseason.
Yeah.
I mean, it's no secret, especially this transfer window with Newcastle having trouble attracting players. Yeah, they signed Anthony Elanga, which I do think is a good signing. But other than that, I mean, almost every single player that they've targeted has been scooped up by other players or staying with their own club. And I think that kind of Isak, looking at the bigger picture with no Champions League and seeing that Newcastle are struggling to get players. And I mean, I guess obviously I don't want him to go
Yeah.
to Liverpool, but do you blame the guy? And also we were another thing. Sorry, we hear this talk about how you guys remember how Newcastle have this, they're backed by the Saudis, right? And you do have to wonder. I have seen a lot of Newcastle fans complaining about, it's look at us, we're backed by the Saudi state. How come we're not spending any money? And they're really frustrated. And I feel rightfully so. They are that they.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just the picture of moving to Newcastle, with all due respect.
And I think that's what Isak is feeling too, which has contributed to his feelings of wanting out.
Yeah.
I think it's been a very uninspiring transfer window for Newcastle. Let's call a spade a spade.
Yeah.
They signed Anthony Elanga. That's basically
And that's it.
That's it. That's
mean,
it.
what
And
do you
meanwhile,
do?
look what all these teams are doing. And Newcastle, I think they had please forgive me, I forget her name, but they had a woman, and she was on the board of directors, and she was kind of the one behind business before she kind of moved on somewhere else. But that was who was in charge of the Bruno Guimaraes signing, of the Isak signing, of the Tonali signing, all of these guys who were relatively, I wouldn't say unknown prospects, especially with Tonali, but weren't
weren't proven on the world stage yet.
Exactly.
Mm.
And now they're going for like mid-tier Premier League players. What are we doing here?
It's
Like,
weird.
It is.
Weird.
It's really weird.
The whole Newcastle, it's just weird. Everything about it is weird. And I don't know where it stems from, but it's weird.
And what do you do if you're Newcastle now? If Isak leaves, who do you recruit? I mean, the project and the ambitions are obviously still there, but you're missing probably the most important piece that you had over the last 3 seasons.
Yeah, I don't. Dude, I've like.
I think they're looking at Sesko, but then you also have United looking at Sesko, so there's going to be a little battle there between who's going to get him. But beyond that, is there really a striker that can come in and replace Isak in terms of output and quality in the world?
I mean, there isn't.
There isn't.
There just isn't.
Yeah.
I mean, there's players that might give similar, like, glimpses of what they can do. Maybe Jean-Philippe Mateta, but obviously it wouldn't be nearly anything as good as what Isak was doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it seems like the striker market now, since every team has signed their strikers, Arsenal with Gyökeres, Liverpool with Ekitike, it seems like the striker market now is diluted.
Yeah.
There's not many strikers to go around anymore.
And they signed that young striker from, I don't know where, but he's from Sheffield. Or no, he was on loan, I guess. I don't even know. But they have him coming back in.
What's his name?
Osula.
I
But
see.
other than that, like, they don't have a striker on their roster, really.
Callum Wilson.
Callum Wilson's leaving, I think.
Oh, he's
too.
gone.
Yeah.
Come on, Callum Wilson.
Bring him back.
Yeah,
So
Callum
that-
bring
Wilson
him back.
25 as
So-
well as.
I mean,
I know.
Yeah.
assuming this Osula guy gets minutes, if they didn't have this guy coming back in, they just don't have a striker if Isaac leaves. So then it's like you need 2. You need 2 strikers.
The one thing they do have over United is, like Miles said, the money that the Saudi state is backing.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So it would probably be much easier for them to bring in a striker just because they can pay that extra bit of money. But it's still, the situation is still critical for Newcastle.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see a lot of frustrated Newcastle fans because you would think that they'd be able to spend so much money, and obviously we don't want them to just have the Saudi state backing them, and they're spending 500 mil a window. That's obviously too much, but they have not spent anywhere near what we were expecting when Saudi took them over, right?
Yeah.
I know PSR rules are very strict and everything, but it's like I see Newcastle fans confused, dazed, really frustrated that they're not allowed
Oh my.
to be spending anywhere near what they should be.
Did you see that Talk Sport?
Oh my
Yeah.
God, yes.
Yeah.
Newcastle
yeah,
fan
yeah.
crying. Wait, what is it? We don't need to sell.
don't need to let him go.
We don't need to let him go, bro. That's actually a form of bullying, bro. Whatever that was not cool. But you're right though. It's accenting your point. Like it's crazy, and I get it. The PSR or whatever, but I mean Liverpool are about to spend 400 million.
Yeah.
I get they just sold Diaz.
Yeah.
Again, there's something weird going on.
No,
I
I
don't know
just
what.
think it's a combination of really poor management from everybody at Newcastle above Eddie Howe. It's bullshit PSR rules. It's Newcastle not being the most appetizing place to live.
Yeah.
And it's just the fact that they are, let's call a spade, they are not a big club. They are not on the same level as a Liverpool, as a City,
can be.
as an Arsenal.
But they
can be in 10 years, but they're not that right
It is hard
now.
to sell
they
a
have
project to someone.
Nobody,
That is true.
no current day football player grew up dreaming of playing for Newcastle.
Fair. That's fair.
Let's call it that.
But they have Champions League. They have a bit of history. They have the Premier
course.
League. You know what I mean?
Of course.
So, but
But they will
yeah.
never have
What are you saying?
they will never have that extra appeal. At least right now.
Yeah.
In modern day football.
It obviously is harder
Current
to
day
sell a Newcastle project over a Liverpool project right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. And if Newcastle and Liverpool were in the exact same situation, let's call that hypothetical, then he would still want to go to Liverpool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it goes to show. It goes to show at the end of the day, it kind of is a good thing that money isn't everything to these guys, unless what you said, there's
To a
just
certain
something
extent,
going really wrong right
Yeah.
at the very top of the club, which I do.
They
believe.
also, I think, there were also talks of a new contract for Isak, but they're not paying him what he's worth. Is what I'm hearing basically.
Interesting.
Like Newcastle have publicly said he's a £150 million player. He's then going, okay, pay me like one, and they're not. He's around, I think, like 100K, 125 a week. But he should be
Pennies.
That's
He
peanuts,
should be
bro.
on like he should be on like
Chump
three-
change.
You should be on 3. Yeah.
Yeah, he should
something
be on
like that.
250, 300. Yeah. So it's a really odd situation that kind of reminds you that some clubs are just massive and they're always going to have that appeal.
That's fair.
You know what? And that's just the truth about football.
As a selfish Arsenal fan, if Liverpool get Isak, like we just need to go all in for Rodrygo. I've seen the discourse online that like Eze's a better player than Rodrygo. Like I swear to God, I've seen this from Arsenal fans. Or like I'd rather Eze over Rodrygo, 100%. And it's like, man, what are we doing?
So why would you need to go all in on Rodrygo?
Because I think right now you get Eze as the window stands, and let's say Liverpool don't get Isak, and like I think that we had the best window, obviously of our lifetime, but like the second best window I think out of all of the teams, and even Liverpool, man, like Wirtz is great.
No, you can't say Liverpool had. You can't say you had a better.
Wirtz is great.
But I see where
A
you're
lot
coming
of
with this.
money.
I see where
and
you're
then
coming with this.
the two fullbacks, like realistically, Liverpool going into this window, they didn't have a lot of pressure on them. They just won the league. Yeah, they want to finish better in the Champions League next season, but they didn't have a lot of pressure to like fill holes. Sure, they wanted to fill the Trent hole, and they did. Other than that, there was nothing.
Well, I mean,
They wanted to replace Robertson. They did.
there's clearly room for improvement in the Champions League, like you mentioned.
Absolutely, but I'm saying there wasn't like a gaping hole besides right back that
In
they
terms
needed
of
to fill.
moving the needle, I think you put the two teams up in comparison over like the transfer business that they've done. I think in terms of Arsenal, the ceiling has been raised with their transfer business that they've done, and I think with Liverpool, it's been good. They've gotten better, but I still don't think they've gotten that much
Come
better.
on, like we can't downplay. We can't downplay
I'm not,
the transfer
Yeah.
I'm not
window right now.
downplaying.
I'm
I
just-
just think they're already such a good team. You're adding Wirtz, who is really good, but you at
Liverpool
the heart of
quite
it all, you
literally-
still have Salah, who is your main guy to that team. And to be honest, I believe he's the answer that just solves everything for them.
Liverpool quite literally positioned themselves on every player that needed to be bought in this
Exactly.
Yeah.
market. They got
What do you mean?
Wirtz.
Oh, like the
They got
big
the
name.
big
Yeah.
the big players
Fair.
that were available on the
But-
market. They got Wirtz. They got Frimpong, the best replacement for Trent.
Yeah,
They got Kirkez, who Robertson is looking a little.
yeah.
I mean,
They wanted to replace.
that was their biggest problem this season, I'd say.
Kirkez.
They
That's-
replaced him.
my
Yeah, dude.
my
And
whole
they got Ekatike, who's firing off all cylinders.
But
in the
again,
Bundesliga.
Ekatike, like I think
Sure, he's not. Yes, he's a very raw talent.
Yeah.
and he needs to show more.
yeah,
He maybe for you he needed to show more to be worth that price tag.
Sure.
but it's still a very
No,
good striker in the market.
and you're right. Like all things considered, you have to look at them. Sure, they have the best window, but I just think the pressure on them was a lot less than the pressure on Arsenal to go out and do stuff in this window, to do the things that they had. There wasn't like a one. There clearly was no financial pressure on them. They clearly had all the money in the world to spend. One, but two, looking at their position in the league table, looking at what just happened last season, I just think they had more freedom to do what they wanted in regards to Arsenal, who had to like spend, a little bit more on Zubamendi or a little bit more on these like supplementary players like a backup goalie, like a Mascara, because we just had holes to fill. But going back to the Isak point or the Eze point, whatever, I do think that I think Rodrygo will go too. And I think the two dominoes to fall are the Isak and the Rodrygo now. And they might stay straight. Like they might not even fall. But I think those are the two pillars that are like deciding like maybe who wins the league, and not just in the Premier League, but wherever they go. Like Rodrygo stays, like I think, and they can integrate him back into the Real Madrid side.
I don't think that'll happen.
I don't think it will either.
I
But if
think
he does,
Rodrygo goes 100%. No
so,
pun intended.
So fair. So I think that's a pillar that's like crazy. Like that's like, I don't know. I think it's fell off in the past couple of weeks, but that's like such a huge player that I just want to figure out where he goes, and I hope Arsenal go in for him.
I don't think
How lenient do you think the Arsenal board will be on spending that money after already spending the money on Gyökeres?
Well, it seems like this Berta guy likes to spend money, and I fucking love it. Like, this is not something that Arsenal fans are used to. Very sparingly with Arsene Wenger did we ever make a big money signing. And then we get, like, the Rice thing, even with, oh, my God. Who was a sporting director?
Edu.
With Edu. And then, we start to finally get this bit of cash flow when we're back in the Champions League. And now we're spending money on Gyökeres. So I know they wanted to spend excess of 300 million. If Eze's 65 and Rodrigo's like 80, 90, I don't know. You got to be able to cough up a little bit more, especially if we sell Trossard or something.
Rodrygo's not 80, 90. Rodrygo's more, I think.
Is he though?
Really?
Yeah, he's 120, 130.
But he wants to leave. He wants to leave Madrid, and Madrid know
That
that
is a
they want to
factor.
get rid of him.
It is
as
a
well.
factor.
Yeah, that's a good point.
How would you compare Isak's transfer value and Rodrygo's transfer value? If Isak is 150 million, then Rodrygo's near that price too.
I disagree.
But Isak
No,
is
Isak's
Isak was
Guys, I
Isak was
disagree.
the best
I
player,
disagree.
bro.
Come on, guys.
it would
And-
also be Newcastle selling to a rival,
and striker
which
market.
inflates his price, and striker market, which we've talked
Yeah.
about.
I think you guys are underestimating Rodrygo's worth.
I
Rodrygo
tell that
Falcao.
tell
he
that to
has-
Arsenal board.
No,
that
he has Ballon d'Or potential.
Yeah.
I see
I'm
that.
twerking for him, bro. Like I want him. But I
You
hope,
twerk away,
No,
Blake.
let's
'Cause we
not
need
see.
it.
Let's not see a demonstration of that.
Okay. But ultimately, I think this Isaac thing, like if it, I know you guys hate when I say Isaac. I'm
Yeah,
saying it.
I saw the comment, Julian.
Yeah, I saw it too. You
Oh, it pisses me off
Yeah,
so much.
But like, if he goes to Liverpool, like they're just in the City conversation now, with like a little ethically better, but they're in the City conversation, bro.
Which
like
is?
you guys talked about it, like the dynasty thing last pod. It's crazy. Like it's annoying.
It is.
And I hope it blows up in their faces. But holy shit, guys! Like it's scary out here.
Mm-hmm.
It's scary out here. And then Arteta's gonna get shit on for not winning the league when fucking Liverpool just signed the 3 best players in the transfer window.
That's what I'm saying, dude. Like your season is make or break right now, and I need to see something serious from Arsenal right now.
So what does that entail? I think we've done pretty well in the transfer window so far. What's that last
I
thing?
have. I think it has to be Eze or Rodrygo.
Yeah.
Which it probably will be. But I also see you guys like really stretching this and then signing like fucking
Keep him out of the way.
No, we're gonna sign like a
Madueke is a great left winger, guys.
bro. I don't know about you guys. Like I know you really want Rodrigo, but Eze I'm so excited about him.
Yeah, you've been like
he's sorry. I
think-
spit everywhere. He's Go. You know what? You go ahead. That's
Eze,
really rude of me.
Can we acknowledge the elephant in the room?
Mm.
There's been no reliable links linking
No, Fab did.
Arsenal to Rodrygo.
Fab. Oh, Rodrigo. Sorry.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah,
just-
with Eze and Arsenal, there's fab
It's
updates every
concrete
day.
stuff.
It's
Yeah.
concrete stuff.
But
You're like,
Rodrigo's just speculation.
like we're just talking.
It's just Arsenal fan links.
Yeah,
I
but
think
he's
that
not linked to
Rodrygo-
anyone.
Yeah,
Rodrigo's
fair.
not linked to
Fair,
anyone.
He's not linked to anyone.
Is the Rodrygo rumors in the room with us?
The Rodrigo rumors
Actually, he is.
They're knocking on the
Liverpool are
door.
monitoring Rodrigo's situation.
Oh,
We
good
saw that
one.
last,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
that was actually something from Fab that we
Yes,
saw last week.
exactly.
We have not seen anything like that between Rodrygo and Arsenal. What's the source?
Madrid Universal breaking. Rodrigo started talks with Tottenham. What the fuck? It's followed by Fab. What are we doing?
I
Fab
don't.
follows 3,000 people.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like I swear I saw something. I couldn't. No, I swear.
I
I think
saw
we
something
need-
on
it's
Arsenal
It's definitely
fan
like
TV
Arsenal.
at one
No,
point.
you
likes
said it was
Rodrigo,
like
you know?
it was like some Arsenal source, and he's like, "What? No, he's actually."
if it was Hand of Arsenal,
It
maybe.
was Hand of Arsenal. You're like, "Well, it's
No,
actually a really good source."
Hand of Arsenal is actually a great source.
Get the fuck out of here.
No, it is, bro. I swear to God,
fuck
bro.
outta
Hand of Arsenal.
Yeah.
Good source.
Oh my God, he changed it to Hand of Berta. That's so funny.
It literally is a good source.
No,
They were
it's
the
a
first-
really good
It's a
source.
really. It's,
Hold on. Let
yeah.
me search Rodrigo and Hand of Arsenal, and then we'll see. Okay.
No
No results.
Oh, he deleted it. Okay.
Anyway, I don't know. Look, the thing is with Eze is I think his ceiling is just not that high, and I think I could see him coming into this team and being marginally better than a Martinelli, marginally better than Trossard at his
It's
prime.
not hard being marginally better
Fair.
than Martinelli.
And I want someone like this. This is the thing. There's a difference between Eze and Isaac. There's a difference between Eze and Wirtz, and I think Rodrigo is in that Isaac Wirtz conversation.
Yes.
So if Liverpool are signing 2 world-class players, why can't we do the exact same
That's
thing?
what you should be thinking, but that's not how your board is thinking because you guys are
Well,
not
maybe.
linked to Rodrygo.
Maybe.
right now.
You don't know.
Well, no, they see Eze as that kind of player, but he's not that kind of player.
Blake, I think
He's
if you
also
were to
hailing.
give everybody in the Arsenal fan base a choice between Eze and Rodrigo, they would pick Rodrigo, no doubt. But I think the fact that we do have concrete links with Eze is a very exciting thing, and that's what we talk about. And I
Fair.
think you put him in an Arsenal. Yet again, I come back to this argument almost every time. You take a really good player in a so-so team like Crystal Palace, and you put that really good player in a really good team like Arsenal, and not only did he have a good amount of goal involvement, all that bullshit. Last season was good. Like I said, you put him in a really good team this time. He's only going to get better from here. I mean, he's 27. He's 27. I still can't get over it. He's 27.
28,
Fair.
I thought. All right, anyways.
It doesn't matter, but still, I'm very excited by it. I really hope it happens. What do you have?
I have the tweet that you found. July 5th, Hand of Arsenal tweeted.
Month ago.
Intermediaries.
Mm-hmm.
It's a tough word, guys. with direct mandate from Saudi clubs, have been told in no uncertain terms that Rodrygo's preference is to move to the Premier League, with Arsenal as his absolute priority, in case a deal can be struck with Real Madrid.
Okay, but that's people
nothing.
in
That's a
Saudi.
nothing
Those
burger.
are people in Saudi.
And then he
saying
didn't.
that.
And then he didn't source any link. He just put hashtag hand of arsenic.
Arsenic? What?
Arsenic, not Arsenal. Arsenic.
I'm telling you though, Hand of Arsenal's actually like, he's been my go-to source for everything, and he's gotten pretty much everything right. So he may not have gotten that one right, but he's like really good. I promise. But we can move on.
Yeah, but it's different saying like, oh, Saliba's in talks for a new contract. You know, Tomiyasu's probably gonna leave.
I mean,
We're gonna sign Rodrygo for $100+ million. Guys. There's a big difference. In
I
that.
also just want us to sign him. I never said we were going to. I just want us to sign him.
I know,
Which is
but
like-
I'm just saying, like we've given it like so much spotlight on this podcast when it's kind of been wide of the mark.
Well, because
from minute
he
one.
wants to leave, and Arsenal are in a prime position for a left winger. There's no other really amazing club besides Liverpool now, or just sold
Yeah.
their left winger to sign a left winger.
Yeah, you know, it'd be like if I came on here and talked every second about us signing Benjamin Sesko. Until I see concrete links that there's interest from his side and a genuine try from us, then I'm not going to be obsessing over Benjamin Sesko.
Okay.
And that's because we work different.
Seems like you have a superiority complex in that sense, but it's fine.
No,
I'm just excited.
no, you're allowed to be excited.
But anyway, we can move on. It's fine.
Where shall we go?
Liga.
What? Speaking of players wanting out,
Speaking of players,
go.
asking
talking
for too
about
much money.
Donnarumma.
I mean, it was the contract, the player in our team that was most uncertain going into next season. Donnarumma is looking like he's leaving PSG because he is simply asking for too much money. His camper are requesting, I think it's 18 million around there gross per year, which would propel him to the number one paid player in PSG. And PSG lately have kind of been a little bit more conservative in giving out their salaries. They kind of want to bring down the salary costs. They want to bring down the payrolls a little bit, even though they can afford it. It's just they want to bring a more conservative approach to this. So
Sure.
they are simply just not accepting Donnarumma's camp's wages, what they're asking for. So it's looking like Donnarumma is going to leave Paris and Lucas Chevalier is going to come in.
Interesting.
He's
Which
so Saudi ridden.
who Donnarumma?
He wants almost 350,000, whatever the
A week.
currency is a week.
He wants around 345K a week. That's what Dembele is earning right now, and he's our top earning player. Ballon d'Or winner, by the way. In a couple
But when
months.
did he sign that contract?
When did Dembele sign that contract?
Yeah,
August 12th, 2023.
2 years ago.
So yeah,
With
when
Barca or with-
Dembele revisits his contract,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That-
Like if Dembele signed that contract 2 years ago, when he wasn't regarded nearly as much as he was today,
that's
then
kinda
I think
crazy.
Donnarumma right now has a right to ask for that
well,
much.
it just depends. This is a big if, a massive if, but if PSG get eliminated to Liverpool in the Champions League in those shootouts, does Donnarumma have the right to ask for this kind of money?
No.
No.
No, he doesn't. Just because
And you're
of these-
probably okay with selling him, or you're
And-
not.
and-
You're not.
And if you ask a lot of PSG fans after that round of 16 where we lose if we get eliminated to Liverpool, I'm sure the majority
Good
of them
riddance.
would
Yeah.
say goodbye.
Yeah, but
Let's
that's
get
not-
a new
that's not what
goalkeeper in.
happened, though.
But just because of those insane 6 months, like ridiculous 6 months, by the way, probably the best peak I've seen in a long time in a goalkeeper. Now he's asking for that money. Let's not forget what happened before. Let's not forget all the mistakes and everything that Donnarumma has done in the Champions League
Fair.
with this club. He's a goalkeeping legend in PSG now, 100% because of this season. I've said this before. Any player in that 11 is a PSG legend now because they've won them their first Champions League.
Yeah.
No doubt about it. But let's not forget what happened before. Let's not forget against Real Madrid. Let's not forget against Bayern. Let's not forget in the prior years when he was at the crime scene of our Champions League exits. I think it's very hard for a goalkeeper to maintain this level of consistency throughout his entire career. Sure, he's only 26. That's very young for a goalkeeper. But who's the most consistent keeper we've ever seen? Manuel Neuer? Gianluigi Buffon?
Sure.
Like, these are rare cases of straight consistency throughout their entire seasons where they've also been spared with injuries. It's very rare for this to happen, and I don't think we should be gambling on that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, mid-season, you guys paused contract talks in the hopes that Donnarumma would step up his performances and earn that contract.
Yeah.
And he's earned that contract.
And he has, but
But he wasn't asking for that much.
I don't think he was asking for that much, and it's just like think about this. He would be the top earning PSG player.
Yeah, that's
But
crazy.
it's also he would also be the most recent contract signed. If Vitinha or Dembele signed a contract right now, they could demand more than that.
Well,
what
Kvaratskhelia is
Donnarumma-
the most recent PSG signing,
Oh, that's true actually.
and he signed. He's the second top earner in PSG.
But I mean, like he's sorry. If he signed his contract right now, he'd be the most recent. That's what I mean.
Okay.
So like, if Dembele was in contract talks right now, how much would we be asking for? Probably more than this. So if you think about what every player's worth right now, it probably makes sense on the totem pole.
But also, to add to that point, Hakimi just signed a contract extension where the PSG board also brought this kind of conservative approach to it. They didn't want to go too high, and they settled on, 250K a week, which is 13 million a year.
He just signed a contract.
He
for...
just signed a contract in
Okay.
February.
Oh, fair enough then.
To me, Hakimi is worth much more than Donnarumma.
Yeah, I know what you're
That's
saying.
fair.
I
And
kind of get what you're saying.
you are right. We can't forget about the prior years. It could have been he could have pulled a Luke Shaw where it's just contract year. Let me step my game up. Let me make sure I get my money's worth, and then once I get that money, I can slack off a little bit. That is true. That's a slippery slope. So maybe signing a young Lucas Chevalier would be a good idea.
I think it is. If we look at it from a Lucas Chevalier standpoint, it's just positives all the way around. He's not going to ask for a crazy salary. He's the second best keeper in Liga after Donnarumma,
And you think he's ready?
and I think he is ready, and he can have ambitions to be the starter goalkeeper for the French national team over Mike Mignon.
Yeah.
I've seen great things from this guy, and I've talked about him on the pod in previous episodes. I
Yeah.
remember our under 11. I think I put him in there. This is a very good goalkeeper that can perform at the highest level. And I don't think it's that big of a... Obviously, he won't be insane right away, and I'll be pleasantly surprised if he is. But it's the difference in level with Donnarumma isn't massive. That's why I'm willing to let Donnarumma go, especially for the wages that he's asking for, and bring in a Lucas Chevalier for the future.
I mean, fair. Again, it's evaluating your losses, and if the gains are close to what you're gonna give up, if that's what you're saying, then I mean you gotta go for it. And again, if you do breed this culture of just giving into players and their contracts, like it's not a good habit to get into.
Yeah.
And it causes problems. It's caused problems at United. It's caused problems at, I don't know, a bunch of different clubs. I mean, United is just the first thing that came to my head. But you know it's true.
You're right.
So like again, you did everything. You won everything now. Thank you and goodbye.
Yeah. I mean, there's no denying that he's a PSG legend.
It's all love.
The only thing that bothers me, and this is it's stupid, but is that we won't have the biggest trophy presentation in the history with the Ballon d'Or at the Parc des Princes,
true.
Golden Boy, best keeper, best manager
Oh,
probably,
and the
and the best
and
team.
the Ashes
You know what I mean?
trophy,
Like
yeah.
everybody, like PSG are gonna rack up all the individual
Yeah.
trophies this
Yeah.
season.
Yeah,
If Donnarumma isn't there, then we'll be missing that best keeper trophy ceremony.
That's
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 stupid.
unfortunate. That's unfortunate.
If you're done, I want to talk about another contract situation
I'm
right
all
now,
done.
and that is the Morgan Gibbs-White situation.
Yes.
He's just signed a new contract at Nottingham Forest. Was obviously here we go, about to go to Tottenham, but Mr. Marinakis, running his club like a dictator, it seems, made him sign a new deal. Did an
Why are
interview.
you laughing at your own joke? You
I
guys
laughed at it.
No,
oh,
no,
did
no.
you? Okay, I didn't
Took
look
a
at
minute.
you. All I heard is Jude just go. Sorry.
Do you guys see the interview that
Yeah.
Gibbs-White did?
Oh my god, it was scary, bro. I was scared for him, bro.
You just know behind that camera, it's Marinakis going, "You."
I know, bro.
Yeah, it is. It is kind of crazy. I know there's the whole lawsuit going on and everything, but
Yeah.
I mean, clearly, he was sold a project, or threatened, or one of those. But somehow, some way, he was convinced to stay at Forest, and there'll be a much better team this season because of it.
Question:
Go on.
Are invisible release clauses like legal? Is that like something that can happen?
What do you mean?
Because
No, I think there needs to be an agreed upon release clause when the player signs a contract.
so that was the thing. That was the whole thing. Like
With
with the Morgan Gibbs-White situation, there was like a release clause that wasn't supposed to be known that apparently they thought Tottenham knew. Did you guys hear that or no?
so the
So yeah, there was. So from my information, what I think,
Yeah.
there was a release clause that was in the contract of Morgan Gibbs-White, but only like the club knew about it.
yeah.
It wasn't public knowledge for the rest of the world.
So the hope was that like a City or a Tottenham would bid like 70 mil.
Yeah.
And then they would have to accept it.
Yeah, but then like they bid right on the money. That's what Tottenham did.
Yeah.
And they were like, oh, so you knew what it was. That's tampering, blah, blah, blah. I'm suing you.
What's the point in having a release clause to make it not?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Is that
Well,
even...
the player can ask for a release clause.
But then the player would want that release clause to be known to other clubs. So if he does want to leave, they know how much to
But
pay.
that's what
So
I'm
that's
him to
probably what
leave.
they negotiated.
Is that even
Forrest
legal,
didn't
though?
want
That's what I'm saying.
a release clause. Gibbs-White wanted a release
So they're
clause.
like, okay,
and
we'll
that
have
was
a
our
release clause,
compromise.
but no one knows about it.
Yeah. So it's like, okay, if we get like an 80 million pound bid from like a City
Oh,
or
he
something.
definitely was twerking
then,
for
yeah,
Spurs
we'll-
and told
we'll
them.
accept.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe,
so-
but is that even legal?
Yeah, I
That's
don't
what I'm
know,
saying.
dude.
Yeah, so
I don't
I don't know
know.
how that'll play out. Maybe the lawsuit will be dropped now. This situation isn't really happening.
Yeah, probably.
I guess Forests are just sneaky, you could say.
Where was Gibbs-White before Nottingham?
Wolves.
Right.
Wolves.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Marinakis has always been sneaky.
look at him now.
He's like a.
Has been.
You know, he's like. I haven't looked into it, but he is like a criminal.
Oh,
Aren't they all?
Actually, what's his name?
Marinakis. I know he has relationships with the old Lyon owner John Texter, who also owns Botafogo. And
What your fuck?
Botafogo. And they kinda-
Marinakis' son posted the contract announcement on his Instagram story and captioned it with plot twist.
Since he was
a
linked to the
shit
Nor
post
One
ever.
drug case involving a drug shipment.
That's crazy.
That's
bro.
crazy.
That is wild.
Yeah, this
man.
is
That is wild.
match fixing. Yes.
Oh, okay, lovely.
Nice. All the more.
Referee interference. Well, we knew that.
All right. Luis Diaz, we move on.
Puis Piaz, dude.
Yeah,
Good move for Bayern.
great move for Bayern. I mean, I think
Expensive though.
any
It is
left wing
expensive.
signing for Bayern would have been a massive upgrade on Leroy Sané. Let's be honest.
Yeah. We were linked with him, guys.
Oh,
Jesus, man.
Leroy Sané. Yeah, you'll sign him this window still.
Stop.
Imagine
I would not put
the
it
Eze
past.
and Rodrygo deals fall apart, or Rodrygo in quotation deal falls apart.
Who's the one that went to Turkey?
Actually, no, he won a Turkey. He's won a Galatasaray.
Who did?
Oh, is he?
Yeah, he did.
Who did?
Leroy Sané is
Sané.
on like 15 million.
Oh, yeah.
Galatasaray.
Yeah. You know what? I've heard I don't know, I saw like a TikTok or something and it was like, oh, Luis Diaz, you will be forgotten. I was like, will you? He was kind of good. He was a solid player for
He was
a lot
good.
of his
He was
moves.
really
Solid.
good.
Solid. Like he always
Had his
scored against
moments.
Arsenal.
His best time was when he first came to the Prem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's 6 months in 21-22
Yeah.
was really good. And then he's had like some moments, but he was always like kind of here and there. Wasn't
Yeah.
consistent in the lineup.
Yeah. 75 million's a lot for this player, but
Yeah, Liverpool
Top-
made a good profit here.
yeah, which again, annoying as poo, but really good player, solid player. Again, in the Bayern system that like seem to get the best out of their wingers if they aren't Leroy Sané. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah.
Gnabry fell out and went there and did great.
Yeah.
Obviously, like we're not talking about Robin and Ribery level here, but like if there's a player who I think can continue
Kingsley
good form,
Coman.
Coleman has always been good for Bayern. Like I don't know.
What are other dead wingers that you could sign last minute? I don't know.
Hyun-Min Song.
Hyun-Min Son.
I would actually take that guy.
No. Oh my
would take
god.
that.
You'd be so
Oh,
dumb
I
to
would so
take
take
that.
Yeah, why not?
You'd be
Bro,
so dumb to take
guys, Son is not that bad. He's not that bad. He
Dude,
had
he's
one
linked with-
bad
he's
season.
linked with
Literally,
LAFC.
one bad
bro.
season.
because he's
bro.
washed.
Bro,
He's linked
I
with
don't know.
Yes,
LAFC.
players have bad seasons as they get older because they get worse.
AKA not
that's
Salah
clear as
for
day
some
right
reason.
now.
I'm defending a Tottenham player. Like I just don't think he's that bad, guys.
Everybody loves Son.
7 goals, 9 assists, man. Like that's not bad.
God.
Anyway,
His fans are
If
insufferable.
that's what you're saying, come August 31st, then I pity you.
I don't want him on our I don't want him to be signed, but he's not terrible.
Yeah.
He's gonna do so good for jersey sales though if we do get him. Oh my god.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah, true.
You just have a whole fan base coming.
Talk about a
Isn't
Judas. Jesus.
Oh,
Yeah, that'd be
a
great.
Judas?
Yeah.
Oh, that's just true.
Yeah.
But I don't think Spurs fans would be that pissed just because it's like
Yeah.
whatever, loyalty doesn't exist. Like he's old, whatever. It's not
Yeah.
like he's coming in his prime. Anyways, what other transfer situations do we have to talk about, boys?
You tell me. Oh,
I feel like that's
I
it.
think it's
Ain't really anything. Granit Xhaka to Sunderland.
hey, I'm a Sunderland fan this season. Let me just
I think
say.
you're about
Sunderland
to talk
till
more
I
about
die.
that.
Yeah,
in this
and
next
I will
segment.
talk more about that in this segment for sure. But I was debating Leeds and Sunderland. Leeds is obviously my usual Premier League team.
Oh right, it's been a year off though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's 2 years.
They didn't
2 years or a year?
They didn't get 2 years.
They've been gone
Oh.
2 years. Yeah, so it's been hard
Yep.
following them in
Right.
the championship. I think I'm on the Sunderland train now.
Good.
So obviously I don't care about
Yeah.
supporting a team in the Prem.
I'm
So just
definitely on the
pick a team
Xhaka
every year.
train.
Huh?
I love Xhaka.
Good.
Granted.
Some
Granted.
other
Like a kid.
transfer news. Xavi Simons linked to Chelsea. That's probably going to happen.
God
They're
save
also
Chelsea.
linked to your favorite,
Who?
Hato.
Oh, Hato? Yeah.
It
Hey,
seems like they're going to
call
get
me
it
a
done.
visionary.
Personal terms have been agreed apparently.
And Chelsea can sign everyone.
Call me a
again.
visionary, lads.
James Trafford back to City.
Back to City. Called that too.
That's a terrible
already-
transfer. They sold him for 14. They bought him back for 24. Awful business.
Yeah, they don't care though.
24.
That's fine.
Didn't they buy him for more?
Or 30.
No.
I
It
mean,
was like
it's not
30 or
fine. It's a
40.
terrible financial.
No, but they don't care
It's
though.
not
I
terrible.
know. No, it
financial.
is. Dude,
Because
you
he wouldn't be James Trafford if he didn't leave
Okay.
for Burnley.
I mean,
I think James Trafford should
you know what I hate though? Why can we not just acknowledge when it's just not good business? It's just not good
It's
business.
fine
technically.
business.
No, it's not.
Overall, they signed one of the best young keepers in the world for a net 25 million.
Yeah, that they could have sent on loan and not given up.
He wouldn't have played.
You wouldn't have gone as
wouldn't,
be as good.
that wouldn't
Okay.
have worked. He
You don't
wouldn't.
understand
He
what I'm
wouldn't
trying
have
to
been
say?
the same.
Coming from.
Okay, thank you.
I do see where you're coming from, but like, do you think City care?
They probably don't, but I just like to point out things.
I
when
feel like
think
you
they're
should have
wrong.
gone to a lower level club in the Prem and become like.
You don't think James Trafford's all that?
Yeah, dude. Did you know? Do you know what he did in Burnley? He didn't concede a goal at
I know.
Burnley for fucking months.
Yeah.
They had what's his name? Who's the
Who's the guy that?
Who's the they
the
had
NFL
JJ
player.
JJ
Yeah.
Watt
JJ
was
Watt,
tweeting
yeah.
every game being like, "Oh my god, if James Trafford's gone another game without conceding a goal, I might have to
Come out of
unretire
retirement."
yeah, for the NFL."
It looked like it was happening too.
It was
Yeah,
close,
it
bro.
was-
It was
it was
close.
crazy,
He was
yeah.
looking at houses in Cincinnati, I think.
Yeah.
Like, I swear to God, like I was following up on it. But
I think he's
nevertheless,
gonna be amazing at
he's
City.
gonna be really good.
So what happens with Ederson
Stockton's brother.
I
I
think
think
Ederson goes now to
and Ortega?
Saudi or
Saudi.
somewhere.
no.
Ortega stays as the
You gotta
second string
keep one,
keeper.
yeah.
I think you sell Ederson. Yeah,
Yeah.
probably Saudi. I say
Ederson's,
Saudi.
Ederson's bad anyway.
Speaking of Saudi, fucking snake. João Felix
Mm.
was linked to going back to Benfica, the club that made him. It seemed like he wanted to do it, but then Saudi came
The
calling.
club that's so close to your
He
heart.
took the money.
Yeah,
Mercenary.
Make you really sad. You were the only person.
Bro, that was
Mercenary? How is he a mercenary?
because he's going for the money.
Okay.
Bro,
That's what a mercenary is. What?
I mean, it's not like he promised you guys to come back.
yeah.
No, he didn't promise us, but it's like, bro, he was linked with us. You would have thought that he wanted to move because he's a boyhood Benfica fan. He wanted to regain his form, go back to where he was happiest in his career, and he wouldn't be the mercenary that he's been labeled as. But he's proving everybody right, and he's a fucking mercenary going to Saudi, killing his career, and calling it quits
career's
instead
been
of
dead.
taking the hard route and trying to revive it at Benfica. And we would have loved a little João Felix revival at Benfica too.
Yeah. But then he would have gone back to Europe and flopped again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Facts.
Well, he
It's
should
true.
have stayed at Benfica then.
He was terrible for Chelsea. Yeah.
He was terrible.
I think his Chelsea stint wasn't his worst.
He's been.
Yeah, I know.
He's been at situation. Atleti was kind of the wrong situation. Chelsea was kind of a wrong situation. And then where'd he go? Where'd he go after that?
yeah, it was Atleti and then where's after? Oh,
Was it
Barca.
Yeah.
He was at
Barca. He started well at, but kind of like here and there. And then Chelsea again. He just has no.
I feel like
competition for places.
Atletico are never gonna spend that type
He's
of money
had-
again.
he's
because they
been-
look at that situation.
Like you could be so unlucky as a football if you go. Obviously, you need to make your own luck. Obviously, but when you go to these terrible situations and not getting playing time and playing in bad systems like under Diego Simeone, there, then like you're fucked.
Yeah.
yeah.
But the worst thing to do after that is fucking go to Saudi. So whatever. I think this is a great move for Al Nasser. Whatever. Link up with
Judas.
Ronaldo. Whatever. Like, I really want him at Benfica, but that's not happening. Whatever.
It's gonna be okay. I promise.
It'll be okay.
Richard Rios looks good, guys.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
He made his debut.
Over under seven Benfica games Julian watches this season.
Over the fuck.
Under.
Under.
Over.
How do you-
Hard
He'll
over.
claim the over. He will.
You will.
He will.
And he'll probably say it's over by the end
Yeah.
of the season.
And then we'll ask him to name the 11, and he'll have it studied in his head. But it'll be
But
under.
we know.
Fuck out of here, bro. Fuck out of here, bro. All right.
I'm actually scared because I might start working on Saturday, so I'm low-key scared.
Oh yeah.
I might miss some Arsenal games.
That's not good.
But it's okay. But it's okay.
All right, let's move on to players that we are buying stocks in this summer. We've all compiled a list of guys that we think in 12 months' time, we're gonna be like, wow, what an improvement we've seen from them.
And this segment was mostly inspired by that very, very good performance of Max Dowman against Newcastle. That's what sparked the idea.
Who's Max Dowman, guys?
Who is Max Dowman?
Spoiler. Go ahead.
I mean,
Okay.
go ahead.
Okay, so we want to go like,
We'll do the L shape.
okay.
So
All right,
do you want to
go
just
ahead.
go one player at a time?
Yeah, let's
or-
do one player at a
Okay.
time.
So I do have to clarify.
And should we give a ranking? Like this.
I don't have one.
Yeah, we can have. Is
say
a good
basically
pick?
say-
Bad
Is it a good pick?
good pick? Bad
How
pick?
are you evaluating the stock?
Say like how much of the stock are you buying?
Okay.
Type of thing.
Oh,
Okay. I don't mind that.
You're trying to sell the stock to us.
What do you mean? How much of the stock we're buying? That's weird.
No. You can say like, okay, I'm buying
Oh,
stock.
how much?
and then you could like you're trying to sell it to the others and be
Right.
like, yeah, I'll
Right.
pass on that one.
Right. Okay.
All right. So
I
how
like
about you
it.
start us off?
I would love to, Julian. Thank you very much.
I'll piggyback off you because I have Dowman too, but I'll piggyback.
Oh, I was gonna put Dowman last just because.
Well,
like,
I mean, I just talked.
no,
about
we just talked
him,
about him.
so,
So
Oh,
Just
right
start
now?
with Dowman. Start with
Oh.
Dowman.
he was not.
I'm
on
in.
my list.
Sorry.
What? I have Max Dowman, a 15-year-old who is. He's 15.
Yeah.
He was born in 2010,
Oh
brother.
my god.
I remember that World Cup like it was yesterday, and that brother
I do
remembers
not.
nothing.
You remember that? You remember the World Cup? Oh, I guess
He's
you were a
1 year
year
older.
older. But
I remember.
All
I
right.
remember watching the
Yeah.
final.
I remember.
when you were 6,
I was in France.
I have no memories of when I was 6, guys.
Okay.
I have a couple.
All right, sorry to get off topic. Max Dowman, he looks to be next up. He's 15. We've seen when you know that you're seeing a 15-year-old's 30-minute clip, 30 minutes comp of him.
It
playing
wasn't a 30-minute
30
comp.
minutes?
It was a 2-minute comp.
2-minute comp of
You're
30
really
minutes.
not doing a good job at telling me
football.
this player. I'm out.
A tough clip.
Wait, I'm trying to. Why would I? Anyways,
Yeah.
I like him. Blake, do you like him? I'm gonna buy stock. The only thing I have the only gripe I have is that yes, he's amazing, but he's 15. Like we need to like ease him in. We
Yeah.
need to. It's like melting butter on the lowest heat. Like you need to just slow. You know what I mean? We can't just throw him in like you know.
So
No,
in 12 months' time, do you think he's gonna be
gonna be
like playing
16.
games for Arsenal?
That was class. No, so
17.
I would like to see him play cup games this year.
yeah.
How about
well,
that?
Okay,
fair.
Arteta said
Sorry.
like at the beginning of the summer that Dowman's not going out alone because they want him in the squad, and
No. I can just
Okay.
imagine Mikal just.
just saying,
Yeah,
so
no,
he
no,
won.
no, yeah.
So he's been in Arteta's mind for a while now. He hasn't just been a guy who they threw in preseason to try and figure out if he's good or not. He's been someone who's been on the radar of Mikel Arteta.
Yeah.
He's creative. He's direct. The only thing that I struggle to get behind, and it's the same thing with Waneri, is he doesn't have a position really. He's a midfielder, attacking midfielder, but can kind of play on the wing. We need to figure that out because our system doesn't really have a out and out attacking midfielder. It's like a bit of a pivot that can go forward and back. But dude, he's smart. He's so creative. He's brave. He'll take on defenders. Look, I got to see more of him. But if you want a guy to get excited about, to one of those players that you can watch and you will be entertained even if they don't score, which again is something that we've talked about a lot on this podcast, the Lamine Yamal effect, the whatever. He's not Lamine Yamal.
Yeah.
But I'm saying if you want one of those guys who can, have that essence of watchability and enjoyability, he's the guy.
How was that cameo? Tell me about it.
Look, the way that you sold me this stock is you did good, but I don't think I'll be investing this season. I don't think I'm buying the Max Dowman
Talk
stock.
to me in a year. Talk to
That's
me in a
that's
year.
the problem. For
Hey.
me, the problem is that we're looking to invest in the stock in a year.
Yeah.
In a year, I don't think he'll have many minutes in the Premier League.
That's what I. That's
It'll
my
mostly
hope, yeah.
it'll mostly just be cup performances. Now he can play very well in those cup performances. We saw how Nwaneri played in the cup
Yeah.
against Preston, notably.
Noneri
Right?
is 17 now, so he's 2 years.
No, he's 18.
Oh, so he's 3 years older than Dowman.
Maybe if you sold me a Nwaneri last year, or if you sell me a Nwaneri this year, I might purchase.
Yeah.
But look, this is a 15-year-old.
Mm.
He will not get very many minutes.
Mm.
If you want to sell me this stock for 5 years' time, then I'm all
That's
in.
fair. That's fair.
But for next year, I don't know. I don't know if he'll get minutes. I don't know if he'll get the playing time.
Fair. But you
And
see it in there.
Dude, I definitely see it in there. When I saw that comp, I stood up and started clapping.
Yeah.
That's
I
a
love it.
comp.
I love
Kids
it.
in wheelchairs were standing up and clapping
Okay.
for that
Okay. Well,
performance.
we can move on.
All right.
Oh,
Sorry.
All right. My first stock is a very popular one.
Okay.
I feel like, he's been really on the rise. A Palantir, you could say.
Okay.
A Palantir?
He doesn't know.
He doesn't know.
He doesn't know.
He doesn't know.
Is that like a football manager thing?
No, no. It's
Oh, no.
it's a stock.
God.
It's a real stock.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's a company.
it's okay.
It's okay. Carlos Baleba.
Okay.
Okay.
This is going to be the next big money departure from Brighton, I feel.
Yeah.
And the more I look into him, dare I say, when I see him on the ball, see how press resistant he is, see how good of a ball carrier he is, I see glimpses of a Paul Labiel. I see glimpses of a Paul Pogba. I see
What did you call him?
Paul Labiel.
Paul Labiel.
Is that his Gubby or something? Middle name?
Labiel's it's like Lutin.
Okay.
Elite ball carrier, really good as like a progressive passer, and he's getting more comfortable with like the physicality of the Premier League. He's gonna be really good in tackle. I think this season is breakout, and next summer Chelsea drop 130 mil on him. I don't know.
Probably.
You know?
We saw what he did this season already.
He was really good.
He
He's
was
really good
so
this season. I think he takes an even bigger step.
If he
Cameroonian's
takes an even
finest.
bigger step, then that's scary for the
I
league.
was-
That's scary for Europe.
I had a couple stocks in my portfolio already,
Mhm.
but I'm gonna buy up a couple more.
Okay.
Hmm.
I'm in.
You're in?
Why not?
I'm in
I
for
feel like
sure.
you're in already.
I was in already.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a guy I looked at my
Brighton
list.
youngster. It's just
Brand Youngster
Alright.
just written in the stars. Right?
Yeah. I'm tentatively in. I'm tentatively in. I want to see the rest of. I only got so much money to spend around. so
okay.
I want to see what. But
Alright.
that's a good pick.
You give me your pick.
Oh well, mine was Dowman, so I can.
Okay.
I'll
Give me
skip
another
it.
pick.
And then we'll. Yeah.
Okay, I'll give you another pick. Okay, I'm gonna go on a different train because I think you guys are gonna be like, "What the fuck are you saying?"
Okay.
But you know who you should be buying stocks in right now? Who's someone who will already make you money if you buy stock because he's done it before? Is Ollie Watkins.
Okay.
Because it seems like everyone wanted Ollie Watkins last summer. Every club was in for a striker. Well, not okay, sure, but they wanted him. And then, you know how many goals he scored last season? 16. Sure, he didn't have the 13 assists to go along with it, like the season before. But this is still one of the best strikers in the Premier League, in the best league in the world, scoring 15 plus goals year in, year out.
Sure.
And somehow he's just kind of fallen off and is not a player that is talked about.
Yep.
Arsenal were looking to maybe sign him if they didn't get Gyökeres, and he was looked at as like a piece of shit on the ground that a random dog took. But this guy, weird segue,
Yeah, it's okay.
but this guy is like Ollie Watkins. I don't have to explain to you how good he is.
Yeah.
He's done it for England at times. He's done it for Villa. He's done it in big moments. Buy Ollie Watkins stock. He might have a 20-goal season incoming.
Looking at his transfer market, his market value, it's gone down from May 27, 2024. It was at 65 million. Now it's at 40 million. So maybe a prime buying opportunity. I do like
Buy
where you're
low,
coming
sell
from with that.
high.
You see what I mean?
I do
Yeah.
like where you're coming from with
You know
that.
what I mean?
It seems as though a lot of people have forgotten about Ollie
That's
Watkins.
what I'm saying, bro.
know,
Maybe
could
not
potentially-
forgotten,
you know,
but
could
not talked about
potentially-
enough.
Yeah.
Could potentially invest in the Ollie Watkins stock. He's Man United.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Potential.
Potential.
Yeah.
Like, respectfully, if you want instant impact, Ollie Watkins is going to score you more goals
Yeah.
than Benjamin Sesko in your first season, 100%. Bookmark it, save it, whatever.
Yeah.
Could see that.
Yeah. I see it. I see it. I just don't know how I'd feel about signing a 29-year-old,
Right.
but still.
But Anto did say, we could say, like, who it doesn't have to
But
be
this is
young
a
players.
short-term pick.
Yeah, exactly.
This is
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead.
I have a very short-term pick on my list.
Mm.
It'll be the one after this. But first, I have a Sunderland player. I couldn't not include at least one Sunderland player in here because I think their business this season is very good. And they're buying the penny stocks. And so will I. And it's going to be Chemsdin Talbi from Club Brugge. Yeah, we saw the performances against Aston Villa in the Champions League and beyond that in the league phase. A very, very electric winger that can take his man on and a very creative winger as well. It's not just the skills, it's also the passes that he finds. And alongside Dingra on the other wing and the midfielders that Sunderland are bringing in, I think this guy can have a true breakout season. Chemsdin Talbi, remember the name. This might be like this is very early to say this. This might be like a Riyad Mahrez from Leicester City type of move.
I like that.
Interesting.
I do see it as that.
Okay.
You know what? I'm gonna invest in him not because I trust him, because I trust you.
Thank you.
And so
Thank you.
there you go.
That's
Ditto.
funny.
Thank you.
So I just to clear up, along with Dowman, the 4 of the other 5 players I have are players that are
All Arsenal.
no. They're young and they. When I say buy stocks in them, I mean they're ones to watch. It's more for me. I went more of like the Leonard's little boy route, where it's just like look out for them in the future.
Yep.
So you don't have to do whatever you want. I just
The
thought
penny
I'd
stocks
do
is
low.
Leonard's
Yeah,
little
penny-
boy is
penny
actually like
stocks.
the best inside joke of this
Yeah.
podcast, by the way.
So for my second one. I'd like to go for a center midfielder playing for Crystal Palace. His name is Hindolo Mustafa. So
Hey,
I got.
brother, you will have to sell me this very.
I would love to. No. I would love to.
Please.
So he's 19 years old. He hails from the lovely country of Sierra Leone. Now, 19 years old. He's already scored for the Sierra Leone national
Wait,
team.
what's his name?
Hindolo?
Mustafa.
Hindolo.
HIND.
19?
Yeah.
Should I know this? Do you know
No. This is all these guys are from the second tier of
It's his
Premier
birthday
League.
today, actually.
Yeah.
PL2.
Yeah, PL2. Thank you.
Actually.
He last season in Prem 2, he scored 5 goals outside the box. That's 2 more than anybody else in the league. He had 17 goal contributions, and he had the most dribbles completed. Now, why I like him is because we do have a lot of these cases where Crystal Palace bringing up these people you've never really heard of to go on and perform. And I think especially at the center mid position, when you have guys like Eze who could potentially be leaving, that
Okay.
opens up a space to bring in a new rising star. And I really, and and he's touted as one of the best players in Premier League too. I really like him. He's got a great name. He plays for a great team that are good at developing young talent. So I would just like to see him in the future in that midfield along with the other Crystal Palace players. And Crystal Palace is a likable team. Seems like a nice bloke. Why not? I would throw in a few dollars and hopefully it turns into Bitcoin at someday.
I'm not.
Okay.
I'm looking at the name.
Oh, sorry.
Okay. You know, you did a good job selling it.
Yeah.
I want to hear your
It
thoughts.
says
though.
he's a right winger.
Yeah, but I don't. It says position M. I don't know why it says. Yeah, I know, but it says his position is M.
Fair enough.
Yeah, why not?
That's fair.
Okay.
Yeah.
enough.
I wanna
Look,
hear your
he
thoughts.
scored 2 goals against Chelsea's U21 team.
You want?
Yeah.
You want to hear my thoughts?
Yeah.
On Mustafa?
Yeah.
I have no thoughts.
Thank you.
You did a good job. I mean,
no, it was good. Good
you know,
sell.
I can't see if
Good
Eze
sell.
I'll
leaves,
buy
like,
a couple.
you know, because there is always like an injury or whatever, and then
Yeah.
you need someone to be, step up from the youth academy. This guy seems
Yeah,
like
but
he could do it.
there's winger depth in that team though. There's Daichi Kamada, he can play winger. There's
He's not a.
but he can play winger. I mean, I'm thinking
sucks, though.
for Oliver Glasner,
in my opinion.
will he prioritize a Daichi Kamada who can play left wing or a Mustafa who is not proven in that position in the Premier League?
I would rather do the Mustafa. I don't rate Kamada. If
Yeah.
I'm honest.
Okay, you're harsh on Kamada first
Yeah,
of all.
you're being very harsh. on
Yet
Kamara.
again, I'm not saying
rather
I'm
play
not
an
trying to sell you
unproven-
stocks. I'm telling you what to look out
I'd rather
for
pay
in
him
a
up
few
front,
years,
but
which
like
I
from the
understand when it's not going along with the video.
No, it's a great pick. Look, when you told me that you did some homework before recording, I was not expecting this type of homework.
Well, there's more where it came from.
Okay.
You said very harsh on Daichi Kamada. He has a solid 0 goals, 0
His
assists.
first half of the season
in
was very
34
very
matches
tough.
this
The
season.
first half of the season was very tough. The second half was much better.
As an
We
attacking
mustn't
mid.
forget it's been raining. All right, go ahead.
So I did go for a couple of Leonard's little boys, and I'll get onto those.
Yeah,
But
get onto them.
I have some higher value stocks
Okay.
first. So you're gonna have to, per stock, you're gonna have to invest a little more capital in these. But rest assured that these prices will rise. The first one I have here is Arda Güler.
Okay. Now this
Maybe
is
a little mid-tier priced, but he's going to be a superstar. I'm telling you, we've talked about this before, how he's going to explode under Xabi Alonso. I think he's perfect for Xabi Alonso's system. He's the Wirtz of the Xabi Alonso system. And I think in a year's time, what's his transfer value now?
It's like what 65, 70 probably, maybe
One-
even more.
130 by next year.
45. 45.
Buy low, gentlemen.
Okay. I see where you're coming from.
I mean, from what we saw at the
I
Club
think
World
the stock
Cup,
sells itself. The
from what
stock
we saw at
sells
the Club
itself.
World Cup, yes.
But
Yes.
again, will he be solidified in a starting spot, or even just get game time?
I think so.
Hopefully, but that's still something I need to consider when I'm buying this stock.
I think so.
Yeah, I think from what we saw at the Club World Cup, Xabi Alonso wants to make this guy a key piece
Okay.
in his midfield.
And it's not like he was a key piece in the midfield in the Club World Cup and then just didn't really perform.
He played very well.
Xabi Alonso has no reason to drop Arda
Okay.
Güler.
He doesn't. He was probably one of the best players at the Club World Cup.
I might grab a few.
Yeah, I'm
You're
been
loading the
hoarding.
boat.
I'm hoarding. I've been hoarding.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Should I do my Sunderland player or my little boy?
Whatever you want.
And if you have any like off the cuff ones you boys want to bring up,
Sure.
Throw 'em.
then just throw them.
I'll do a Sunderland player, another one. This is someone who actually helped them get into the Premier League and was in their championship squad. Enzo Laffi. You like that pick?
Oh yeah.
Oh, I have heard
You like
I
that?
love- I
You
love
like
I've
that
heard
that?
his
pick.
name. Nice, right?
No,
Lorient.
he's from.
Lorient.
Well, yeah, he said he
Damn it.
started there, but he was from Roma. Like he came on loan from
Yeah.
Roma. But he's an interesting guy too. So he can play in the midfield, play on the left side as well. But he's a tricky player, creative. Has a lot of different elements to his game. He's also played like deeper and earlier in his career. So very versatile, which bodes well for a team who I think will always need depth. I think coming up into the Premier League, you always need depth. You see players who can play in the big games, and I think he can do that. He's good at controlling the ball in tight spaces. Again, his precision and his stuff in the final third needs work, but Sunderland fans have been very, very happy with him. I was just like looking on Reddit and TikTok and all these things. They loved the signing when he first came in. They made it official in the summer, and they're just happy with what he brought. And I think that he can be a namestay, probably more centrally, but even if he needs to go out on the wing, I think he can be a great player for them. Versatile. Sunderland love him.
Yeah.
Not much else to say. And he's pretty young still. So
It seems like he was definitely the guy in the Sunderland team in the championship that was connecting, playing the through balls, connecting every player so that they can all play together as a team. He's that guy in the middle that will find a player left, right, center. He's the creative mind of the Sunderland midfield, of the Sunderland team, to be honest.
yeah.
I'm in.
Valid.
Thank you.
I was in before.
Fair.
Yeah, I already have a couple stocks.
Fair.
My next one is a much more well-known name to everyone. To some, at some point, one of the best midfielders in the world. It's Paul Pogba.
Ooh.
Whoa, okay.
That's a cool pick.
All
Yeah.
right. That stock has crashed over the
That
past couple
stock
years.
is at the bottom, the lowest it's ever been. I
Ground
think
zero.
his transfer value or his market value is like 5 million.
Wow.
Yeah. For a guy that hasn't played in 3 years, it's very difficult to see the mindset in investing. But let's not forget the quality that Paul Pogba once shown on football pitches. For Juve, even for Man United, it was considered a flop transfer, but the quality remains. The quality is still there.
Yeah.
And I don't want to quote a speed stream right here, but I will. He has ambitions to be starting in the World Cup 2026. So for me, he's going into the season locked in,
Interesting.
fully focused on his football.
How old does he know?
How old is he now? It's a great question.
Did you guys see what
Pushing
Speed's dog
32,
name
I'd
is?
say.
What is Sweet's dog's name?
I saw his. Yeah.
Can't say it.
He's 32 years old.
32.
That's not even old. That's not even
It's-
old.
I'm not buying stock.
You're not buying the stock?
I'm not buying
I
the
think
stock.
you're
I'm in.
I
I'm
think
not
you're
buying
gonna
the stock.
regret
I'm in.
not
I'm
buying
spending
the
all my
stock.
Paul
money.
Pogba has
Thank you.
disappointed me too many times for me to buy
Yeah,
stock.
well,
so
I
he's
don't think you're support.
biased.
I don't-
No, it's not biased. It's not biased.
And especially in a
He's
league.
disappointed everybody. He's disappointed
How is it not
everybody.
biased?
He's disappointed everybody.
At
I love
United,
Paul Pogba when he was
perhaps.
at United. That's why I felt disappointed.
Especially playing in a league like Liga, it'll be easier for him to ease his way back into his football, find
good
his
point.
steps. The only thing that worries me and what is a risky pick with this is the injuries. Not playing professional football for 3 years
Yeah,
and
it's
then
tough.
going right back into it, that might affect your body a little bit. I'm scared on that front, but I think Paul Pogba will have a great season, and he'll be able to show that in the Champions League as well.
Yeah.
I'm not buying that stock, man.
I'm in.
Not buying that stock.
Thank you, Blake.
Welcome.
You know how good he's gonna have to be to start in the World Cup.
He's gonna have to be very good,
Yeah.
but there's also a factor of Deschamps likes his profile already.
Does he even stay healthy for the season?
That's what I was just mentioning. Maybe not,
There's no way.
but I'm still in.
Fair.
Maybe 10% of my portfolio in Pogba.
Fair.
10% portfolio. That's a lot.
Wow.
I'm that high.
Okay.
I'm that high on him.
So next one, bit out there, but I did my research.
No. Go ahead.
Guy named Lewis Orford, center mid. Stay with me now. Center mid for
Miles,
West Ham.
we're leaving.
No,
We're getting further and further.
Let me land.
I just need some water.
Let him land.
Lewis Orford from center mid for West Ham. Right now, Louis Orford. I like to call him Louis. It's just easier.
You guys are on
He's-
first name basis.
He's touted to be. West Ham fans see him as the next Declan Rice, and I fully believe that. I stand by it. He's a Romford boy, good Essex boy, and not only did he have the most created chances in Prem 2 last season, he also has the most assists, a lot of possession recovery, and he's a good bloke. I really like him.
The other guy was a good bloke too.
They're all good blokes. That's why I picked them.
Are they even going to be playing for West Ham?
Oh, his pronouns are he, but he's gonna be playing.
No,
He's
I'm talking
probably
about
good.
both these guys.
With the other
The
guy.
other PL2 guy you mentioned.
Oh, eventually, yeah.
Mustafa.
Yeah, Mustafa. He's gonna play. Like I said, I picked these players on a basis that they will be good. I didn't tell you to invest stocks now. I will say in the cup ties, look out for him.
This is my rationale, right? They're what, 19?
Mm-hmm.
If they were 19 and going to be really good in the future, why aren't they playing for the senior teams already?
Because not everyone is like Ethan Wanyeri, or not everyone is like Max Dowman. It takes time sometimes.
Of course. But like not
what?
that long.
Dude, what?
I'm not saying he'd be tearing it up for the first team. I'm just saying he wouldn't be if he was like regarded.
He has
if he was
appearances-
regarded.
He has appearances for West Ham already.
How many?
Are you sure?
Like 4 or 5.
oh, he has 2.
He has 2.
Okay.
He has 2 in the Premier League.
So hold on. Let me just get this straight here. I'm on the FOTMOB page. Premier League 2, 2024-2025.
Yeah.
Started 0.
Yeah, but he's made 2 appearances.
No.
So he doesn't
PL2.
So he doesn't even start for.
What?
Oh, that's what I'm seeing here.
No. I think PL2 he did.
Okay.
He did make
Started
appearances.
19 games,
Okay,
19
okay.
appearances.
My apologies.
This week in there, but
No worries. I look to these players I look to these teams that are looking for regens of beloved players, and I see Louis Orford as the next up and coming Declan Rice.
Okay. So
And
how-
I think West Ham fans have been left
doing
with
a
a sour.
generational quote. in a
They've
couple
been
years.
they've been left with a very
When he ends
sour
up
taste in
being
their
the next
mouths.
Todd Cantwell.
hey, don't mess with Todd Cantwell, bro. That's my
Show
boy.
some goddamn respect to Todd.
I love Todd Cantwell. bro.
West Ham have been left with a sour taste in their mouth with that missing piece of missing out on Rice, and I think they're there to look to somebody else.
2 years, bro.
And Louis Orford is next up.
Look at his season shot target.
That's in the Premier League, right? But hey, clip it, bookmark it, retweet it, do whatever you have to do.
So
12 months time,
yeah.
Louis Orford will be making more appearances in the Premier League.
okay.
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 So
Fill
how
out
did you
3
make your list,
appearances.
man? I was just wondering. Like you went through the PL2 names.
No, there's a lovely website that gave me the top 10 players to look out for in the Prem.
Okay, so you just
Eventually.
copy pasted.
Copy and paste is a strong word.
Joke.
I copy and paste the name, but then I do my own research.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna pass on that one though.
That's
Yeah,
fine.
I'm all good.
You keep hating.
Yeah.
Don't know how I would trust Miles as a financial advisor.
Which is funny because
Yeah. Okay. Next. No, just move it. Keep going. Keep going.
Lads, I have a couple of names here. I went over 5. But there are 3 Man United players in here.
okay.
Okay.
I don't know if I'll mention all of them, but one of them that I'm feeling the most confident in a stock rise
you can
this
have my-
season.
I got you.
My reaction. Yeah.
Actually, there's 2 of them.
Okay.
Will be Aiden Heaven.
Okay. The Arsenal fans aren't too
Yeah, I'm
happy
out.
with that
I'm
one.
out.
So
I'm
we
out.
saw glimpses last season, notably against Arsenal, actually, where Aiden Heaven, especially in a back 3, showed great signs of development. He's calm, confident, very strong, fantastic on the ball, especially in a back 3 that opens him up with the best possibility to develop. And I've liked what I've seen so far. I could have said like Euro or somebody, but their stocks are already high. I wanted to buy a little penny stock here, so that's why Aiden Heaven is on my list.
I would buy the stock just to burn it.
Okay.
See that's not good financial advice.
No.
It's actually
That's
No,
how
I-
much I just dislike. I don't want other people to get burned by this player because I don't think it's worth it. So I'm doing them a favor by doing that.
I
you
will
can
say
say you're shorting it, basically betting on a stock to go down.
I'm doing that.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I'd be doing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely.
I will say, from what he's shown so far in the Premier League under for Man United, there was that period there where we were saying, is he the best United center back? That's how bad this
then
United
he got
situation
injured.
was, and then he got injured. So I do like this pick.
If he can stay healthy, I feel very good about Aiden Heaven.
He's a good player. He's a fine player.
Thank you.
Takes a man to admit that.
Could have put Cheeto on here as well. You need a striker. He's getting up there.
I was thinking more Kobe Mainu in there, but
Yeah.
Probably
that's a
Manu,
good-
I was thinking as
Yeah, that's a
well.
good one actually.
I was thinking a lot of our players because, look, I know United are shit, but that's
I mean,
it's
there's
a
only
good
one-
place
Only
to
one way
invest
to
in.
go. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's only one place to go, and that's up for a lot of
Yeah.
these guys. Low key, I would also buy stock in Luke Shaw because I think that
World Cup year.
World Cup year, he looks in shape in preseason.
Yeah.
Is actually going to really apply himself this year.
Fair.
And I'll hate him for it, but go on.
Okay. This guy you probably won't know, but he'll actually play this season, I think. Actually no, I know he will. It's Francesco Camarda. You guys remember this
yeah,
name?
of course we know.
Ah.
Kamara.
Yeah.
To Lecce, right?
Yeah, Lecce. So This was the guy, if you guys remember, the guy who scored like 400 goals in the academy for Milan. This is that guy.
Yeah.
Obviously, he's still 17. He's still very young. Going out on loan to Lecce now. What's the best part about this deal for him is that, one, they do have a striker already, but they might play with 2 strikers, and he'll get game time either way. Still in the Serie A, too. And 3 is that Lecce actually play, like, good football. They're not like a lower-sided team that, like, just sit back. They actually try and play attractive football, meaning he's going to get chances. So if he wants to prove himself, he wants to be in front of goal, Lecce is like one of the better teams in the Serie A for him to go for. Yep. He's 2-footed, obviously still very raw, but if you want to look at someone who actually might get game time and might get consistent game time in a Serie A team in a top league, I think for Francesco Camarda is the guy you should be buying stock.
Scored a hat-trick in their first preseason game.
Did he?
Granted, it was against like a Serie B team or a poor team, but
still
scored a
this is
hat-trick.
what I'm saying. They make chances.
I like the point that you make with Lecce playing good football. Patrick Dorgu is from Lecce, and that's what kind of brought him up as one of the best prospects out of Serie A. Don't know if he lived up to that potential so far, but
No,
he's been okay.
we can talk about him.
we can talk about Dorgu later.
No, but if about Camarda, I've been following him on Instagram since he was 13.
Really?
Yeah, you said that before.
Oh.
It seems like it's your. You're very proud of
proud
it.
about that?
I did the same thing with Yusefu Mokoko.
Okay.
I just unfollowed him last year because that one didn't really pan out. But like I used to because granted, this was when I was like 15, so it's not that weird. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna be one of their first like couple thousand followers. I had to request him on Instagram. He had to accept me.
Wow.
Yeah, but then been following him ever since.
Nice.
And I got a notification this morning that he went live on Instagram.
Cool.
I gotta turn those off.
So are you buying stock?
Oh, I've been bought stock.
Okay.
I'm actually a whale. I own like 50% of the stock.
Okay.
Well then.
Antoine knows these terms.
Of course.
All right.
Next up, this is a guy that showed me a lot in the Club World Cup, and in the season prior to the Club World Cup, or this season, he was playing for a Serie B team, top goal scorer of the entire Serie B. Now plays for Inter. It is Pio Esposito, who he woke me up in the Club World Cup from Inter's
I was debating
awful
him.
style of football
Yeah.
that they shown.
Fair.
Top goal scorer for, I think it was Venezia, if I'm not mistaken. One of the good Serie B teams that go up and down from Serie A.
Spezia.
Yeah.
Spezia. There you go. Top goal scorer for the entire Serie B. Just missed out on promotion with Spezia in the promotion final. Same thing that the Premier League do in the Serie A. But from what he's shown in the Club World Cup so far, I think that this can be a very good striker. Obviously, he hasn't played any games in Serie A yet, so it's very hard to judge his talent. But I see a player in there. I see a guy that can turn around this kind of I guess you could say slump. That's the slump that they're in right now. It's a very difficult situation that Inter are in, and I would hate to be in that situation if I'm Christian Chivu, their manager, trying to turn around that old Inter side. I think they can look at Pio Esposito, and that can be their guy to flip the situation.
Okay. I like it.
Thank you.
I'll buy some stock.
Thank you.
Buy some stock.
Yeah. Oz, hit me with your.
Here we go.
Last one,
This
should we
is-
say?
Get ready.
Yeah, let's do the last
Yeah,
one.
let's do last one.
Oh, last one? Oh, okay. Then let me drop. I just want to name drop him because he is the best player out of these players I picked from Prem 2 is Jemai Simpson Poussey. You probably have heard of
Yeah,
him.
I've heard of him.
I really like him. Because Man City's defense been a bit shaky. He's already made appearances for them. But the player I want to go for, who I'm excited for this year, is Iliman Ndiaye.
Okay.
Oh!
A name we know.
Thank you. Yeah, I know. I don't know if it's a real thing or not, but I think the new stadium boost, like the new. Give me a second. I think that with Everton moving to a new stadium, it's the end of an era, and they look to a new one, a more positive, a more modern era, if you will. And I think that Iliman Ndiaye is was probably, if not one of their best players last season. I think they're looking to build on that. And I'm really excited for him. And I think that there's going to be a refueled amount of energy around the club, a lot of positivity. And I think that these Toffees are going to look to somebody to spearhead this new modern era of Everton football. And I think you're looking at 25-year-old. You're gonna look to Iliman Ndiaye. I mean, he did it. He's been doing it internationally these past couple months for. Where is he from again? Senegal, I think. Senegal, yeah. And I'm really excited for him, and I think I'm pretty high on him for next season.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
His stock has been rising, but I wouldn't mind getting in before it rises more. So I like that.
You know why I'm particularly excited for Iliman Ndiaye?
Why?
Because he's a midfielder on FPL.
Is he?
He is.
Oh, of course. Oh, you already been looking at it.
Oh, I've been looking. I've been scouting
Guys,
the
the
FPL
names.
prospects. We got to think of the name soon, and we got to think of the forfeit for Miles when he eventually loses.
Oh.
All right. I came second in the Club World Cup, and
Yeah, Club World Cup.
Oh yeah. Hey,
Who
how's that
cares?
forfeit going?
I gotta buy that kit, but I can't find anywhere to buy a Mamelodi Sundowns
How's
kit.
that a forfeit, bro? That's just.
I don't think
that's
it's
I
an
don't wanna
honor.
spend- I don't
It's
want to
an
spend
honor.
money. I don't want to spend money. Well, it's going right up here.
Yeah.
I'll be
Yeah,
fine.
facts.
I haven't found anywhere to buy it. So if you boys find somewhere that we can buy it for a relatively okay price, then
That's
What's
then
their
let me know.
currency?
it's Rand.
Rands.
Rand?
Yeah.
What's like
A lot to
20,000
What's the
rand?
conversion rate?
No,
It's not that bad.
Okay.
I think it's like 200. Is like 80 here.
One South African rand
Convert
is
my money to crypto.
it's like 7.7. Wait, yeah, it's like point. Oh, whoa.
Just give me your
What
player.
are we
Julian.
doing? This pod is going off the rails. All right. Okay. Real financial advice with Blake.
Go ahead,
Okay.
Julian.
We good?
Yeah.
Player number 4 for me is Martin Zubamendi.
Ooh.
This is just we just spent 60 million on him.
Yes. And
So-
I think in a year's time you'll be like, oh, he's worth more than that.
Oh, okay.
I think if Arsenal win the Premier League, he will be a massive reason for it. And I think he could really be a sneaky contender for signing of the summer. That's basically my logic behind this.
I would tend to agree with you. Just the way that Arsenal play their football, it helps Zubimendi, and it literally just complements Zubimendi's game.
Yeah.
He fits right into that Arsenal team, and is a perfect replacement for Thomas Partey. Let's just say.
Yes, absolutely. Massive upgrade on Thomas Partey.
I think that Zubimendi, I don't know if he'll be as much as you evaluate him to be, but he could. I think he'll be great. I think he's going to be fantastic for us.
Yeah. Or he's not starting by January for Marino or something. I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
No.
Fair.
No, he's better than
He's
Marino.
immense, that
Yeah.
guy. He's bloody immense.
No,
I
he's
tell you.
better than Marino in my opinion.
But you don't know what Arteta's going to do, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, fair.
He'll be playing striker. in
Put
turn.
him
I
at
don't know.
right wing.
Sure.
Yeah. Stick him right wing. Stick him left wing. Who needs Rodrygo when you have Zubs?
Facts.
True.
Like
What do you
last
Oh,
one?
wait, sorry.
Me?
not-
Yeah,
I thought it was Zubs.
My last player is a recently transferred player. I also had Rashford on here, maybe.
Me too.
But
That I wanted to say, like, just as a
yeah, Sam, throw away. Do you have another Barca player?
and no. I
Okay,
don't.
so then
But
I'll
I have
take
a-
him.
I'll have another player that I just want to throw out.
Yeah, that's fine. My last player is Rooney Bardi.
Oh wow. Okay.
Not bad. Not bad. Just scored in preseason.
Just scored in preseason. Look, first of all, talk about low cost for Barca as well. What was it like?
I don't think it was that
Or was
much
it
at all.
like 5 million or something?
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
less
Yeah.
than 5. Crazy.
The only thing with him was the injury. It kept him all of 2024 out. So there's a lot of question marks with this guy. But he's kind of been knocking around the door as one of these wingers who can cut inside, but also play along like the new modern winger that likes to cut inside but can play all along the front three kind of thing. So I think Barca really needed wing depth, and I actually think he'll play a lot this season, hopefully, because they have Rashford in now and they have Bargi with Yamal and Rafinha.
Mhm.
Right?
Yeah. Anyone else?
Almost
Ferran
Ferran
Torres.
Yeah,
Ferran
Ferran
Torres.
Torres. They can all.
Ferran Torres. And
Yeah.
Ferran Torres, I kind of not rate that highly, if I'm honest. He's not bad, but I do think that this guy can come in and genuinely make some noise, hopefully score a couple goals, and just provide cover for the best right winger in the world. So it's a big task, but at the end of the day, I think he does have the quality to do it. Will his body hold up? I don't know. ACL tears are definitely hard, and they can totally change the structure of a player, but I think this guy can do it.
Will he get the minutes though? That's my question.
That's what I'm thinking as well.
I think we'll
I
get
think-
some minutes.
I think. To me, I revisit this one in a year.
Okay.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying.
But sometimes you have to hold on to these for a year
Maybe.
because then you're going to buy too late.
You're just getting in really early on him.
Yeah.
Very
Yeah.
early on him. I don't think he'll get the minute. He'll get like he'll be like an 80th minute substitute for Barcelona, I think, this
Yeah.
season.
Maybe.
I still
Around
remember. I still remember his winner against United. Fuck that guy.
Yeah, me too. Copenhagen.
Oh,
Yep, like screaming in my ear.
That was a great.
Yeah.
During
Everyone
class.
was clowning on
I
how it
think it
was,
was-
Rooney
No,
to
didn't
score
they?
against United.
Oh yeah.
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 That was funny.
Great times. Great times.
Could say you're in better times right now. Oh no, you can't. I mean, no.
Damn.
Crazy.
That's a straw. That's 3.
Yeah, my bad.
Last
Go.
player, Anto.
Well, I just wanted to throw Ansu Fati in there, who I think can also rejuvenate his career
Sure.
in Monaco. No, you're not a fan.
I'm not a fan of that.
Why
one.
is that? It's
How,
okay.
how many years in a row have we been saying this is the Ansu Fati year?
Yeah, that's true. I'm gonna go for Alex Baena, who just went to
Oh.
Atletico Madrid. Just got their new number 10. Actually, I think he'll be the perfect Griezmann replacement for Villarreal. He's shown that he could be that creative guy to play through balls to strikers. Even he also has a goal scoring aspect to his game. But I think he's just such a creative player that Atletico Madrid really need, and that they were missing from Griezmann's dip in form this season. I think Alex Baena can be the next guy to be that creative player for Atletico Madrid.
Off topic. Where did Griezmann go? Forget.
I mean, he's just not really that.
Oh, he's
prominent
he's
in
still on the
anymore.
team, but
he's still on the team.
Right.
He still wants to play for Atletico Madrid, but his form is
Yeah.
very obviously dipping.
Right.
Is that it?
I think that's it.
That's it.
All right. There we go. I liked all our picks. Some of them a little more out there than others.
Hey man.
but,
No.
but overall, I enjoyed that, lads. All right, and I think that will do it for another episode of the 6ixYardBox podcast, ladies and gentlemen.
Yep.
Quite enjoyed this one.
Prem predictions next week, perhaps?
Perchance,
Ooh.
you're not getting out of it, buddy.
You're not.
You're not
You're
getting
just
out
not.
of it.
Let's do it.
All right, everybody. If you are watching on YouTube, be sure to like, subscribe, do all the YouTube things. If you are listening on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, wherever you get your podcasts, give us a cheeky little 5-star rating and let us know a player that you are investing stock in this summer. With that being said, it has been myself, Miles, Blake, and European champion Antoine, and we will see you all next week. Goodbye.
We out.
Yeah.